Oh, who is she?
We don't need no wars to worry us. People are dying here right.
Oh, come on, Miss Cox, where are you?
Lost boys would be more fitting now.
Anything new here?
Good evening.
Well,
I'm Doc.
and I...
What can you tell me?
People used to feel safe around here. They had the gangs protecting them. Now all they do is bicker and plot again.
Missing the good.
Trust me, son. The longer you live, the less meaning your existence.
And what about the...
Back in my day, people trusted the wet boot boys. We looked out for the docks and its families. Nowadays, they're just a bunch...
You were a gang member.
I'm...
If you were such a respected figure...
You bet I do, but make no mistake. I'm no rat, sir. Some secrets are best left buried.
Do you still know anyone? From the old days, I mean.
Most of them are dead. I still give Miss Gillingham salutations. She doesn't remember me. She did once like me. Boy, she was a beauty back then.
Any remarkable...
Nobody. Well, there's that boy Rufus the Curse. I like him, despite the reputation he's made since his parents died. Poor little bastard.
I'm sure a district has...
So, you want me to talk about the sewer dog, don't you?
If you don't mind.
The sewer dog is a bitch. Appropriately named. An old woman dressed in rags. She has an elegance, though. Despite her ugliness. I saw her once. Scared the life out of me.
Who would you trust around here?
The owner of the Turquoise Turtle's a decent fella. Tom's his name. Sean Hampton's all right, too. Don't particularly share his religious views. He's quite devout, if you catch my meaning.
Okay, mister.
Goodbye.
I'll talk to you later. So, where is Miss Fox?
Drink's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
Good evening. What?
Anything new here? Nope.
How dare you say such a thing? I love...
No reason at all to reject...
Let me tell you a story.
Another... Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Oh, hello there. I'm back.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
I managed to reach the mass grave in Southwark. It was not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
I'm afraid those bastards, as you call them, are in the mass grave.
Dead? Shit. That money would have been useful. Well, I'll tell my boys to avoid the place if it's that dangerous.
Yes. Everybody should avoid that place until further notice.
Okay then, Doctor. It looks like you deserve your reward after all. The Wet Boot Boys thank you for your help.
Booyah.
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys, that's my feeling about it. But ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something then?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
Ay, ay, ay. Despacito. So nothing new here. That's it.
Can I see you?
As long as you have...
Bullets, shotgun shells, common handle part. Whatever.
Pleasure, sir. Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
So, any other investigations? We solved these. What about you, honey? Yeah, let's track down these thieves. Oh, that's far. Well, somebody has to do it. Unknown, unknown. How do I get inside there? Maybe there's blood to be had.
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
Hello, Rufus.
What can you
It's
tell?
all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Why do
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Oh, you sound depressed now.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or...
Okay, man.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
What do people
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
Okay.
What do you do around here?
I listen...
Oh, sorry. Back. So that's it.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home. You're sleeping rough.
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
You should be careful, Rufus. There are things that lurk in the shadows of this city. Things that prey on the lonely and the desperate.
I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
Yeah, okay.
So long.
So let's see the lady here.
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reed. Could I come in?
Why? What do you want?
I work at the Pembroke Hospital. I'm investigating the flu epidemic in this area.
Oh, the Spanish flu. Well, that's quite liberal of you, Doctor. But this is no time to be knocking at people's doors.
The disease takes away the good people too, madam. Why not let me in?
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Stella Fishburne. And yes, indeed. Why... Please don't stay too long, sir.
It's locked.
Oh. Okay.
Let's grow eyes in the back of that head, sir.
Look, let's have
So
a chat.
you have questions about the flu, then?
Yes.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers coming in the house.
How is life around here?
Life has always been hard in the East End.
Do you think the increase in violence has anything to do with the epidemic?
Don't know, but it's most likely linked to the gangs if you ask me. recently, it's like everyone has had to pick a side.
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit. These days, you could just die in the gutter and no one will bat an eye.
May I ask what...
Since my husband died, I worked at the Dawson Rope Factory.
Did your husband die in the war?
Oh no, my Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour was just a lad. The poor boy saw his dad slip and fall from that scaffolding.
How do you pay the rent, then?
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad. He's very attached to the house he grew up in. It's not always easy, but we get by all right.
Okay, so we talked to his son earlier. Not the orphan. A little bit earlier we talked to him. I could mesmerize her, but there's no need.
The orphan that regards you as a mother. Please tell me about him, Stella.
You mean Rufus? I wish I could do even more for the poor boy. Most people are so selfish.
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
Okay, that's it. Oh, hint required. Okay, we're gonna leave
Goodbye,
things be as they are right now.
It's locked, all right.
We're not gonna cause any trouble here. Hey, Rufus.
Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr.
Do you need help?
A real doc...
Oh, I don't have a treatment for anemia.
I'll see you later.
Okay. I mean, I could take care of the guy. It's pretty much useless around here. So? Yeah, let's go.
So what they said about me was true. I really was Rufus the Curse, destined to suffer until I die.
So, I managed to get a key. I wonder if it's for the lady's vault here. Let's see.
Good evening, Miss...
Of course.
Let's see. Is it this one?
I can't remember the last time I had a good sleep.
It's locked.
No.
I've been nothing but worry.
Okay. So it was not. Looks like by eating that guy I did some unnecessary things. So let's go ahead and find those thieves, shall we? Wonder if there's a point here on which I can teleport. Yep, looks like there is one. go around here. We've been here already. We've beaten these guys already, but this is the path, so this is the way we go. Oh, double dragons. Look at these double dragons right here. Goodbye. I think it's time to take care of these guys.
All of you bloody pieces need killing. You'll pay for. I'll send you to hell.
What's going on around here? Papa's home.
Roll back the ground and spawn.
Oh, this is bad. You're mine. No, we're not going here yet. We're going to...
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further. Giselle's stolen money. Priwen has some unethical ways of financing their war.
Awesome. Time to head back then.
Over there! There's one of them.
Is it upwards or downwards? I think it's upwards. Let's see, where's Giselle? Oh, here she is.
You again?
I've identified the men who stole from you. You were right. They were members of some self-proclaimed militia.
I knew it! Did you find the money too?
Yeah, let's give her back her money.
Here it is. They thought they could finance their activities with it.
I never thought a man like you would be kind enough to... I missed...
Will you give the money back to your comrades then?
Fuck those bastards who fired me. I'll give the money to Miss Gillingham. Her son Jack was a friend of mine. He was killed recently.
I know you were friends with Miss Gillingham's son, Jack.
Jack's murder has been a shock to the neighborhood. A sign that the situation is now out of control.
Why is that?
There has always been tension between the Wet Boot Boys and members of the trade union. But a murder?
Who killed him?
No one will ever know. One thing is certain. While Jack was alive, I had one less reason to drink.
Why does that upset you?
I wish I had found the time and words to tell him how important he was to me before it was too late. Another...
Well, I'll leave. It's locked, all right.
What treatments do I have here? For cold. Oh, I have treatments for headache. Let's heal. Let's heal Giselle over here.
You again.
Do you?
I'm mad.
I...
All right.
Well,
Nice. Okay. So. We're gonna head back there soon. Let's see. What other missions do I have here? I solved almost all of them. So we got 3 left. Retrieve some gin bottles for 10 watts. Tom Watts. I will do that because he seems to be a nice guy. How far is that? Oh, not that far. Oh, hello, Padre. I'm gonna leave you alone, Padre. I feel like we're gonna fight later. Are there any new dialogues with
Come now, Lottie. Glad
Miss
to
here?
see you again.
No, okay.
goodbye, Miss Paxton.
I promised you I'd make everything right, Mum. But it's not been that simple.
What are these movements? Okay. So, as I was saying, we are going to get some alcohol to Tom here. I don't understand. Where's the alcohol? No, this is not what I'm looking for. Maybe it's upstairs. Yeah, maybe it is.
Tom has so much alcohol, he could keep this district afloat for quite some time.
Let them fight. I'm gonna mind my own business for now. Let's go back to Tom. Bring him back his booze.